G'day everyone, what a magnificent autumn day it is to do a little bit of trout fishing. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now the creek that I'm going trout fishing in is down there. I've got to walk down there. First I'm going to walk way downstream, then I'm going to get in and I'm going to fish my way back up to this spot. Anyway, I'm going to go fishing right now. I'll bring you back when I get to the stream. I'm a little bit puffed out because I'm still walking down. I haven't made it to where I'm going to get in and go fishing yet, but look what I've found. That is a sambar deer wallow. You can tell because it's muddy, but you can see it's got all smooth sides around it where the deer have been rolling in the mud, and they sort of pushed the mud up and smoothed it over. That's where sambar deer have been wallowing in the mud. And you can see quite a few deer footprints around it. But if you look right around it, along the blackberries over there, all around here, even over here where my fishing rod is, there's mud all over. There's mud all over the blackberries and the bushes close to the wallow. Something's been thrashing around in there. Right, I've finally made my way to the creek. I've walked down. I must have walked a kilometre or so. I've crossed the creek 3 times and I've seen trout each time I've crossed the creek. So there's fish in the creek. I'm starting off with a black caviar striped tiger micro minnow. Black caviar is the colour. And I've got a 1/32 of an ounce jig head with a size 4 hook. There's a fish, I just spooked one just then. It's just sitting over there in the shade. There's one, he's coming after it, take it. Take it, pause. He's looking, I reckon if the water was a bit faster, if the water was a bit quicker, and he didn't have as much time to study it, I reckon I would have caught that fish, but because I was coming through that slow water, he was just able to study it for too long. There's one, got him. Beauty. First trout of the day. That water feels so nice and refreshing. It's already cooled a lot. I'll put the rod up there. I'll show you and then I'll put the camera underwater and get a bit of a release footage for you. Alright, see you later, mate. Awesome. When I put my hand in there then to wet my hand before I handled the fish, the first thing I noticed is the temperature of the water. It's dropped. It was just lovely and refreshing. It wasn't icy cold. There goes a small fish. It wasn't icy cold, but it was lovely and refreshing. This is a great time of year to go trout fishing. Spring is great, but in summer when the water gets warm, they get hard to catch and they can shut down. Then when that water starts to cool in the autumn and you get a bit of rain like we have this week, they'll come back out and they'll just get really active. Got him! Oh! I already had a couple of casts in there and nothing happened, then he came out and hit it. Oh, there goes a small fish. I'm just about to make a cast and I spooked a small fish. Here comes one, look. Something swirled for that then. Got him. There's a nice fish for this creek. There's quite a lot of fish in this creek and as a result there's not a lot of big fish. This isn't a bad one. Oh, that water's so nice and refreshing. Come on, mate, come on. Come on. Get a photo of you. Come on, mate. Let's go. In the shallows. Awesome. Righto, now that's 2 on the board. Now something that I just touched on a minute ago while I was handling that fish was that it was a small fish, and I said there's not a lot of big fish in this creek. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, it's only a small creek. Now, I have proven plenty of times in the past that bigger fish can live in these small creeks, but this isn't one of them. And one of the reasons is there's not a lot of depth. Even a deep hole in this creek is like 2 feet deep. There's not a lot of really big, deep pools like there are in some small streams. And also, there's a lot of fish in here. The gravel must be just the right size for good spawning each year in the autumn, and as a result, there's a good head of trout in here. There's a lot of fish. So any grasshoppers and stuff, or food, or crickets, or worms that end up in the system have to be shared around by a lot of fish. It's like having too many cows on the one paddock and you end up with a paddock full of skinny cows. Well, this creek's a little bit the same. So I think it's a combination of the fact that it's a small stream and the fact that there's quite a good, healthy number of fish in here. and there's not a lot of depth, and I reckon that's why you don't see too many big fish in here. There's one following that. Look at the waves. Take it, take it, take it. The water's too slow. They're hitting it in the fast water, but in the slow water they've just got too much time to follow it and study it. They're coming again. Look, take it, take it. Nah. Look at this for a beautiful spot. I don't like the fact the sun's fully on the water though, but yeah, it's a lovely looking spot. Oh, something on, got him. Oh, I done him. He grabbed, it's a nice fish, I can still see him. He's quite a large fish for this creek. He grabbed it and swam down towards me with it. Hopefully he comes back. I didn't feel a lot of weight, surprisingly, because he grabbed it and swam down towards me with it. I should have yanked harder and set the hook. Sort of thought he might come back because I didn't feel he did come back. Got him. Look at this. This is a lovely fish for this creek. Yes, that's definitely one of the biggest fish in this creek. Oh, look at that. That is a ripper. I've got to get a photo of that before he kicks out of my hand like that. Oh, mate, settle. Settle. You are a beautiful fish. Right, mate, off you go. Awesome. Fish of the day so far. That was a very nice sized trout for this little creek, and look, where the hole was a bit deeper. Remember what I said earlier about depth? There's not a lot of depth. That's one of the deepest holes I've found, and it's probably 60 centimetres at its deepest point. It's not quite cold enough for a frost, but we've got a very heavy dew on the ground here still. And it's after lunch, so it must have been quite a cool morning up here. Autumn has arrived. Now the black caviar micro minnow, it's working okay, but I have had quite a few strike it and not hook up, so I'm going to go to something completely different. I'm going to think outside the box, and I'm going to go to this sort of pinky coloured strike tiger micro spoon. I've gone from a micro minnow to a micro spoon. This has got the hook at the back, so if something pecks at the back, rather than just grabbing the tail, they might grab a hook. Let's just see if this works. Got him. Oh, another nice one on the micro spoon. That's cool. There was a couple of fishermen around there then. Yeah, getting lots of follows in the slow water. It's not until I bloody bring my lure through the fast water that I get the strikes. Alright, let's get him back. Put my fishing rod in my mouth. See you later, mate. Awesome. These micro spoons are a handy little tool to have in your artillery. Although today, just like the soft plastics, they're getting the strikes in the faster water but just follows in the slower water. If you're ever using a micro spoon like this, the first thing you need to understand about them is that you don't need to retrieve them fast. In fact, you can't, because they just swim around in circles. That's just coming through the water nice and slowly there, and look at it swaying left and right. That's what you want. You want it swaying left and right like that. Bringing it against the current, it can go even slower. See it swaying? If you go too fast, it'll just come straight up to the surface, then it'll go around in circles. So you just want to go nice and slow and let the current push it around a little bit in the fast water. It's not like a spinner or a minnow that you want to really crank up. These are a much slower retrieve. Here comes one, take it, take it, take it, he's on it, he's on it. Oh, nothing in this beautiful big deep pool, the deepest one I've found today. And yet there was that really chunky trout up there in that fast water. Just spooked a fish up into the, oh, not that far up. There he goes, I can see the one I've spooked. Oh, got him! There was two there, and the one I spooked swam straight past this one. Gee, I've done well to hook this fish in the slow water. It's been a real struggle in the slow water today. Another nice, not as big as the last couple, but a nice brownie all the same. There are a couple of fish sitting in there then. This pool isn't usually this big, it's just been dammed up by kids. There's a little rock weir at the bottom. Gone. He fell off. I went to get a photo, but he had other ideas. Anyway, he counts. Awesome. Yeah, this pool isn't usually this big, but you can see kids have been playing down here and built a bit of a rock wall, and it's made the pool a lot bigger than what it is. Oh, look at the size of that one! Where did he come from? I'd already made a few casts in there and hadn't seen anything, and then that real big fish just turned up. Tempted to put a soft plastic back on now. Right, I'm switching back to the black caviar micro minnow, and I'm also going to put some lure scent on, some Strike Tiger trout oil. The reason being the fishing has slowed down. It was great when I started, but just over the last few hundred metres or the last half an hour or more, it's just, I'm still seeing a few fish, but I can't even get them to strike me lure or follow it. I suspect, because I'm getting closer to my car, that I'm getting to an area of higher traffic, an area that gets fished a bit more frequently. Got him! Yes, the change back to the soft plastic worked. Come on, mate. So if I can get a pic of you, I stuffed up the photo of the last one. Alright, just hold that pose. That's nice. Righto, Trouty, here we go. See you later, mate. Awesome. You going? Oh, he's taking it. He's chasing it. Got him. Oh, look at that. He hit it. He hit it. He's right there. He hit it with about 40 centimetres of line out. Got him. Now the micro spoon stopped working, so I changed back to what I started with, and I get results straight away. Cool. I'll unhook this one and put him straight back in. Nice fish. I don't think I got to follow that one. He took off in the wrong direction. There's a nice looking pool here. I'll start my assault on that pool from way back here before I get too close and spook everything. Got him. Oh, he got off. Oh, hit myself in the back of the head. He got off, the lure came back and hit myself in the back of the head. I'm thankful that I didn't catch my own ear. And let's keep fishing. I doubt very much whether another one will come back, although all that action was in the bottom end of the hole. I didn't just go straight to the top of the pool, so up there is unfished water. Here's something following it. Oh, he hit it. I almost caught a fish there after losing the other fish. That's exactly why I often bang on about, fish the bottom of the hole first. That's the very reason why I say that to people. Look at him, he opened his mouth, he's on it. Got him. Look at that. Bang, licked him straight up, and he got off anyway. How good was that? So the first bit of action was here, and that second fish must have been up there, and because all the disturbance moves downstream, this fish had no idea that anything had happened. So because I cast up there, I've lured the fish from up there down to here. That's exactly why I always say to people, don't just go straight up to the good bit at the top of the hole, and fish your way up. Start at the back and fish your way up for that very reason. Got him. Look at that. And I've got another one. That was up a little bit further than where that other fish came out of. 3 in the one pool. One lost, one almost landed but still lost, and as of right now, one caught. See you later, mate. Don't. Got him. Oh, nice fish. Going over the rapids. Not the biggest fish of the day, but certainly one of the better ones. Come on, mate. I won't worry about a pick of this one, I'll just put him back. I'll put him back out here in the fast water. Lovely brown. See you later, mate. This is a nice hole, but I'm going to be, there's a fish just swirled down there. I'm going to be fishing it from upstream, which is never my favourite way to fish for trout. Oh, there's a large trout, well, large for this stream anyway. Oh, got him! Now, casting downstream. Oh, he got off. Casting downstream. Oh, you took the tail off me micro minnow, you see that? The little flicky bit at the back. Who's one? Oh, he hit it. He's on it again. Oh, he hit it again. He's a bit wary now.
Folks, you wouldn't read about it, but I totally forgot to film a closing scene. There was quite a bit of water noise, so I thought I'll walk back to the car where it's nice and quiet and film my closing scene there. But all I did was pack everything up and go home, and I totally forgot. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Autumn is here, the water has already started cooling, and the trout have already started firing up, and I reckon we've got a couple of months of some great trout fishing ahead of us. Thank you all very much for watching.